Welcome to Monday's Mental Mistakes. This week we're looking at the above average effect. The above average effect is the tendency to judge ourselves as comparing favourably to our peers. That is, we tend to consider ourselves as above average in most regards, even when this isn't true. The above average effect makes us likely to inflate our estimates of our own abilities and good qualities, and at the same time we're unlikely to inflate our estimates of our bad qualities and failings. Here's a simple example. Think of 3 skills, characteristics, or qualities that you have more than the average person. That is, 3 things that you think you are better at, or good qualities you think you have more of. Okay, now, think of 3 skills, characteristics, or qualities that you have less of than the average person. That is, 3 things that you think you are worse at, or bad qualities that you think you have more of. Now, if you found it easier to think of the things that you're good at, then congratulations, you suffer from the above average effect, just like the rest of us. While there are other factors at play here, one reason that it is generally harder to think of our own negative points is because we tend to think that we have less of them due to the above average effect. Now, the principal way to counter the above average effect is to have a presumption of mediocrity. That is, when rating our own abilities, the safest bet is to consider ourselves as average until proven otherwise. Also, when presented with evidence of below average performance, it is useful to take this at face value. Another useful technique is to refine the judgment task. For example, if you're trying to judge your performance or skill, a good question to ask is, am I most likely to be below average, average, or above average? Now, without strong evidence to the contrary, it is generally correct to assess ourselves as average, noting our tendency to think of ourselves as at least a little bit above average. One of the main motivations behind the above average effect is the idea that our abilities are tied to our self-worth. If admitting to being below average would be a threat to our self-esteem, then it is harder to accurately judge our own abilities. Therefore, one way of reducing the above average effect is to reduce the connection between our abilities and our value as people. In conclusion, the above average effect is the tendency to judge ourselves as comparing favourably to our peers, even when that's not true. Until next week, may your mental mistakes be minor.